in fact not a surprise.
Nope.
We would expect here, just by the names on paper, that Czech and FoCuS are the ones with the edge here. And we always say this about Jera Cup. Sometimes we say it when we can't think of anything meaningful to say. But it is now really getting late in Korea.
That's true. It's like about 8, it's at least 4 a.m. in Korea now. But especially FoCuS, he's used to that so much. That's why he's sometimes underperforming at, sometimes. That is why he underperforms at offline tournaments, because he has to adapt to a new schedule and stuff. I think at home he stays up super late, wakes up super late, and it should be fine for him. Don't you think? For Czech, I don't know. His sleeping schedule might be a little disturbed by his...
I think FoCuS has played under all circumstances by now. In all tournaments. I think it doesn't matter almost how, beat up and tired he is. He always says he's tired, every single day.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think he can't be fazed by that anymore.
Okay, Turtle Rock cross position. I like that. Most likely result in a big TC, which is going to result in big waves. And that's always fun to see and cast and shout about. Czech starting in the north with the Demon Hunter. Engine of War Creep already going on. Not denying the Sea Turtle here, which is nice. And FoCuS today has crept a lot on the side of his opponent to steal experience and items. I wonder if he's doing it the same or if it's just the result of the close position. Because, okay, he's going to the shop.
A player's forces are under attack.
Signature move. FoCuS creep route at the shop.
You know what would be one pretty big nerf to orcs? If the Ogre Magi first buffed himself with the Bloodlust.
No.
Would they still be able to creep this? Probably not, right? I don't think so.
No.
Pendant of Energy. Nice drop for the TC. Also now for the Blade Master can use Windwalk more liberally. Demon Hunter on the other side will get his level 2. The Mantle, really not what he wanted. And the Ring, neither.
That's true. Well, the Ring can be okay for trades at the early stages, but the Mantle is definitely shit. Absolutely not useful for anything. Tier 2 tech by FoCuS is of course a 1 burrow tech. On the other side, Czech is a little later with it, but still decent. Oh, that was close. That
was a little too close for comfort there. I saw him creeping this so greedy against Happy at Jera Cup. And he's doing it here again, and he was scouted by a Wisp as well. If I was him, I would be getting really scared right now. But Czech is not trying to punish this with aggression, but with greedy creeping himself. I like that choice, actually. He knows he's safe to do this, and now he gets the good drop with the claws. And hopefully won't die himself to the creeps. Oh, the Archer gets ensnared. Ah, that's very unfortunate.
These Troll Trappers, they were pretty angry at this poor Archer. In the meantime, FoCuS getting the hunt, or starting the hunt for claws, Ring of Protection on his side as well. So fairly equal drops here today, but yeah, the claws +9, they're awesome. So much attack speed on this Demon Hunter, so the claws actually pay off way more than for other heroes.
And here they see each other for the first time. We have dust on neither side, by the way. Won't be a problem for the Blade Master, because there won't be anything anymore in this game that the Night Elf can hide in Shadow Meld. You think that's kind of sexist, that the men can't hide?
Well, it's their fault if they don't learn it.
Okay.
I don't know.
I recently learned about mansplaining. You know what that is?
No.
That is something that women complain about. which sounds weird when I put it like that. But it is, yeah, something that women say men do that is demeaning or something. When a woman says something and, I don't know, explains a topic, and then men go like, well, actually, it's this and this and this way, you know? And apparently, for men doing this, there is an extra term, and it's called mansplaining. And I think that that's not cool, since that's a dick move, and just because some men are assholes, you shouldn't call it mansplaining. It's like when you say when a woman is no, you know what? I'm not gonna get into it. Never mind.
I thought, okay, he's falling off a cliff here. Let him jump.
No, if I had continued, no.
Okay, TC is out though, and the Blade Master actually stole a clause of attack. That was a very big steal. But yes, level 2.5 as well. Demon Hunter level 2 and a bit. What? Ancient of Lore, by the way. We completely missed,
shit!
like,
It's Ancient of Lore!
Yeah.
And a Keeper! What? And tier 3! It's gonna be Bears, Neo.
Yeah, maybe next time you talk a little bit less about genders and pay attention.
No, dude, I'm gonna talk about mansplaining every time now, in hopes that we see something unusual. Oh, he's surrounded against the creeps, lol. He finds himself man-trapped.
Town Portal has to be used, there we go.
Surprise Stomp would have been awesome here. Poof.
Did FoCuS scout it, is the question. Bears on TR, that is so unusual.
I saw it.
Like, on TM, okay. On other maps, I can understand. But TR is like the Talon map, or one of the Talon maps.
I think the problem with bears is they just suck against orcs, so... I think that's the problem, not the map. Interesting.
Yeah, but you know, there's not too much space on this map to make bears work.
Well, it depends, you can find good positions.
Yeah, of course you can find a position, but can you force your opponent to fight there? I don't think so. Ring of Protection +3. Thing is, of course, he needs Stomp now, not Shockwave. We haven't seen it yet. And we're unsure if FoCuS saw this.
Yeah. I don't think he
Wave
did
is
see
absolutely useless.
But he also didn't see a Beastmaster. However, there has been this approach for Night Elves that they don't use the Beastmaster early to harass, but only the Demon and creep up with the Beastmaster. So he may still think that it's a Beastie.
Yeah, but he's not even harassing. Oh, he was FoCuS side of the map with the Demon Hunter, so yeah, maybe that is right.
Scroll of the Beast. Very redundant item here for him.
Yeah, he's gonna get the same ability later with Bears. No tier 3 or anything? Just good walkers. What are you laughing about?
Chad is saying I was mansplaining.
Red spots for FoCuS, and you know that he's always pretty lucky with his items, so this could be good. Vamp Aura, of course, the dream again.
And he did see the Keeper, by the way, so he knows what's up. He saw the Dryads as well. So, how does he react? Against Mass Dryads, FoCuS goes double Bestiary Mass Raiders, but against Bears, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Warmer in the back of the base.
How
so
about
Kodos? Remo, come on. Come on.
Yeah, Kodos, of course, good. But he will not have many bears. He's going very heavily into Dryads here.
Yeah. Just a few of them. He's starting Master Training now, but that's only like 2 bears, right?
Yeah.
That's about it.
And he's getting ensnared, he's getting focused, but now the focus switches towards the Dryads, level 3 here for the Keeper, the Demon, excuse me, as he finds a kill on the Raider. The next Entangle will not connect with a kill, and he actually did go for the Shockwave. That is not very effective. But the Ensnares are good enough to deal with the Dryads. The second one has fallen, but one Raider here towards the right could be easily killed. Well-timed heal scroll, however. Now we have a Reju coming in. Does he have mana for Disenchant? He doesn't, and that is not good for FoCuS. Gonna lose the next Raider. But he still has a good number of Grunts and Walkers. Maybe able to even surround the Bear? Not quite.
Yeah, Raider would be amazing now to have Ensnare, but the Bear is doing a good job. The Dryads can always kite a little bit. The Blade Master has no boots, so he can easily run away from that. Demon Hunter is taking way more damage than he should. An expansion by FoCuS. Dryad falls to the creeps, by the way.
Yeah, I just saw it as well. Whoops. Happens, you know. So, I imagine he has Aura level 2 now. He doesn't? He actually goes Shockwave. Or is it the TC111 build, Neo? The renowned TC111 build.
Ah, good question. Maybe he decided to go for Shockwave a little bit too early because he was just getting level 2 when he saw the Keeper of the Grove. And you can play Talons with a Keeper, but yeah, he saw the Dryads then as well. Must have been like a decision about split seconds or something. I have no idea. He's not going tier 3 or anything, but the expansion still in the works. Night Elf creeping up, Cooler getting close to level 3, FoCuS getting red spot as well. They're taking their sweet time, even though it's like 4 AM in Korea.
I wonder, like, who does it benefit more to get high levels?
Well, it's amazing for the Keeper, that's for sure. It's not really good for the TC.
I mean, the aura for the Keeper is the shit, but the spell is most of the time useless. Of course, for Demon and Blade both, it's really good.
Yeah.
The TC also has an aura. It's probably not as good as the other one, though.
No, not at all.
But I would say his Shockwave is actually better than the Entangle. Unless, of course, the Walkers don't have mana.
Speaking of auras, Warsong Battle Drums for FoCuS, which is amazing, and Django of Endurance for the Night Elf, which is especially amazing with Dryads. Because they slow, you're faster.
And now he sees the Expo down here, Wisp with the perfect timing to see it completing. Maybe he would have even liked to see it sooner to cast it, but it's too late for that now. Is FoCuS gonna get a TP? Yes, he knows about the danger of siege bears and how quickly they can tear down a building. So he wants to take out this creep camp first and then TP home to defend.
Double Orb of Venom, by the way. Big investment by Jack to spread the Venom. And the damage over time. Oh, very aggressive TP. Let's see what he goes for. There is actually a Shockwave killing the building. The Blade Master, man, in so much problem. Has to use the Invo Potion. Get rid of the first bear. The Kodo has not eaten yet. But is there any kind of healing for the Blade Master? I don't think so. Also, no aura, no potion anymore. Dryad's falling, but getting the rate of return.
Oh, Keeper in trouble, has a healing potion. Will that be enough to save him? I'm not so sure, but the Blade Master in trouble as well. Disenchant to get rid of the Entangle, and he will escape in Windwalk, but the Keeper dies. The Bears seem to be next on the list. Level 4 for the Demon Hunter. TC is still standing pretty damn solid. And it looks like, once again, Bears suck against Orc.
Yeah, I don't really know if that was the best timing for Jack to push as well. The Demon Hunter is a pretty strong tank though, but for how much longer? Blade Master is chopping on him. Bears are finding him though. Can he kill the Blade Master? That would be the sickest
He needs that kill. He needs it.
One more shot from the Dryads. The Bears are following, but the Dryad damage is over, or like the slow is over, so the Blade Master gets away. Without a heal wave though, a Demon Hunter leaves the scenery as well. The Engine of War a little late to the party, just a sacrifice to buy some time, and TC is close to level 5.
Oh, he ran into the creeps. Blade Master dies to the creeps. How did he wake them up? It was nighttime.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
He buys them back from the tavern though.
Ah, thank God he has an expansion.
Yeah, with the expansion it's working. Chat is going ham.
The Expo is too far away from the gold mine, right? Or is it? It looks like it. Yeah, it is. 5 peons aren't good enough.
Okay.
Whoops.
Yeah, maybe FoCuS is getting a little sleepy. If that was a Wisp detonate, man, that would be sick.
To wake up the creeps, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
May have been.
The TC is still bad.
A player's forces are
We have a
under
heal
attack.
scroll now, 2 bears and a lot of Dryads. It seems to be the army composition for Jack. 0 upgrades though. Oh, and big turtle for FoCuS. That is almost level 5.
Oh, we may be able to not steal it.
Well of mana stealing though, not an item that will change the outcome of this game. 4 walkers, of course the walkers are pretty good against the bears now. And he's pulling more wisps for detonate, I guess, against the Spiritling.
He's not going
We'll
tier
take some
3,
time.
by the way. Not a fan.
FoCuS is not, yeah.
And here we go, this might be the last fight. Early dust here. Blade Master entangled, Demon Hunter ensnared, both of them kind of locked down. The walkers are all over the place, but he's going for the Keeper once again. He is surrounded against the trees here, I think, and the Shockwave coming in, the crits as well. The heal potion will not be good enough. Level up for the TC, but the Blade Master, he's surrounded as well. I think he's getting this kill. I think he is. Is this good enough though? He hits level 5. Is that good enough for the Windwalk? Yes, it is!
Oh,
18
no
HP.
way! And in the meantime, the Demon Hunter is encircled there as well. So many misses! What the hell? Did you see that?
Triple Kodo, bro. The ranged army is here, and the Demon Hunter has to run away. He's not even eating with them. They're just right clickers.
Yeah. The massive damage of a Kodo. Quite
Kind of
okay
sad that the
against
Blade Master didn't walk into the turtles again. Yeah.
Check is down to only Dryads. There's only one Raider though. Blade Master's getting back to health. Level 5, level 3 crit, level 3 TC. Does he have level 3 aura? No.
Thank you very much, Zero Odd, for the 3-month resub.
Nice.
So what needs to happen that Czech wins this game, Neo?
Maybe FoCuS's wife calls him to go to bed finally.
Oh.
He has to leave. I don't know. He's going for the for the Blade Master again. This time he had a potion, mana burn, but there's no damage, and there is damage, a lot of damage on the Demon Hunter. Has to get an invul. Oh my god, the Battle of the First Heroes again, so strong. Spirit Link helps out though, but for how much
Dryads
longer?
running into the meat grinder. What's better? RNG! RNG! RNGesus!
Oh! Both die actually, so it is a battle between second heroes. Not anymore. That was a fun and entertaining game that FoCuS takes at the end.
Only chance is level 6 Demon Hunter. Yeah, I think you're right there, Leggerel. But he was way too far away for that. Yeah, I think we casted the game together yesterday. I think that strategy, fast expansion strategy with Beastmaster hunts is way better than bears. I don't know, bears, they're pretty good usually, but in this matchup they're just bad.
But we go on to Twisted next, and this is most likely going to be bears again, or just like normal Dryads. But pretty sure it's bears again.
Yeah, Czech not really the fast expansion player in this matchup, right? It's more Moon and Foggy.
Yeah. For Foggy, it's already weird to do that. I think except them, nobody really does it. And we cracked 1,000 viewers. Thank you very much for tuning in to this Baltplay Cup, which will conclude on Thursday. We will finish this group stage. That means we have this series, and then the winner of this will play against Sheik. Afterwards, tomorrow, we have the Back to Warcraft Melee Map Contest Cup with 7 brand new maps that were created by the Hive Workshop. And on Thursday, of course, we're going to be here for the finals, so lots of content before Christmas on Back to Warcraft.
That's absolutely correct.
Of course.
You know, we could play a 1v1 on the new maps, Neo. What do you think about that?
No.
I've gotten pretty rusty, maybe, you know. I can go to the Christmas market before.
You defeated me drunk and with 70%.
Yeah, that was fun.
So no, that is lame.
I'm a little disappointed here that Czech is playing the altar first. To this I say boo. Boring Demon Hunter will be the choice. And I'm leaning far outside the window here when I say that it's probably going to be a Blade Master for FoCuS.
Oh really? You think?
It is actually. I noticed when you play against AI, they play Shadowhunter first.
Yeah.
Turns out that's not so good.
Well, maybe the pros don't really know how to use Serpent Wards yet.
You think so? Maybe? How would you buff Serpent Wards? Mini-stun, Neo?
Why are you making fun about my mini-stun idea? Like, seriously, why? That is a good idea.
I'm not making fun. I think it's a great idea.
You think? You say that with a tone in your voice that suggests you're not honest.
Now you're making fun of my voice. What is this, Neo? Stop shaming me.
Voice shaming. That's so bad, right? You can't do anything against your voice except like drink more whiskey or something. Voice shaming is actually pretty horrible.
Yeah, I wanted to say you have to ask Tom Waits. He did a lot of drinking to help his voice.
That's true.
I like the Ancient of War creep here. The likelihood of this getting scouted in time is pretty low, and it seems like it's not going to be happening. as FoCuS. He did send out a peon, but that didn't find anything of value. And now he has to go for 2 borrow tech, I guess, since otherwise his tech is gonna be too late anyways. Blade Master though, he will be... Oh my god, does he get this? Does he get this? Oh, it's so close! Demander stunned! And he gets it! And the item, he gets both and the experience, and it's GG!
2 minutes, 32 seconds, and we have our lower bracket final between Sheik and FoCuS. What a disaster creep spot! Oh no.